Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from June the 10th to June the 16th, 2018, and this is for you specially from Cancer. Those of you who come from Cancer, June the 10th, Sunday, is going to be a good enough in the morning and afternoon period. It's a Sunday, it's a holiday, and even if you're working, don't show arrogance and don't show a temper. It's all about temperament in the morning afternoon period. Keep your temperament happy, everybody else goes happy. Show this kind of provocation and temper and arrogance and everybody turns against you and you're going to be not happy at all. You're going to spoil it for other people too. And so don't take the lead, let others do the planning. Because if you take the lead, you're going to be under pressure of some kind or another and maybe even get blamed for things not well done or everything goes haywire. So just enjoy yourself by letting others take the lead and you'll be a much happier person in any area of your life in the morning afternoon period. Your evening nightfall is really bad. Firstly, these arrogant planets move to the evening side and there they meet planets who want to cause confrontation and opposition and provocation one way or another. So whatever you say, whatever you do, be very careful. And if it's somebody else who's creating the problems, walk away, leave the group, because things will just get worse and worse in the evening. If I were you, I wouldn't even bother to go out in the evening nightfall period. You might just spend too much money and not get any returns as well. It's going to be a horrible ending for you. June the 11th, Monday, and what a wonderful morning afternoon period. It's a place of work, it's a time for business, and even if you're having the lunch with people you love or the romance you want to have or with the people you do business or work with, it'd be a very good idea, because your morning afternoon periods want to bless you and want to help you in one way or another. The more you attempt to do, the better the results will be. So project yourself, ask favors, and you will see that you gain a lot. Evening nightfall, not bad, I would say. Luckily for you, some of the good morning afternoon planets will be there in the evening to help you out. Because I do worry you might show arrogance and you might be criticizing something or another. And at the same time, you could be isolated because people may not like the way you behave in that arrogant way. So don't be arrogant, be friendly. Repeat to yourself again and again, be polite, and don't want to show off and don't want to be in the limelight. Let others do that and more people will be happier with you. June the 12th, Tuesday, that's 24 hours of good luck waiting for you. And morning, afternoon, you can meet very important people or get very important news which is very good for you. By the time you leave home, you'll be happy and the journey to the place of work and business would be good. You can tend to be a bit dominating and difficult, I agree, so don't be too much of a bully on the road. Don't be too pushy. But at your place of work and in business, you're bound to do well. Take the soft approach, don't dominate, don't be stubborn, and you'll find that everything goes beautifully for you in the morning afternoon period, whether in business, whether in job. Go and have the lunch with important people. You get such wonderful feedback and good news as well. And so morning and afternoon period, you'll find that plenty can be achieved. It's all up to you. There's some chance of expansion. So in job expansion, in business expansion as well. Give it your all in this morning afternoon period and you're bound to get some really good results. I like your evening nightfall as well. And it's a time to mix business and pleasure, meet important people, even for the area of testing out the romance that you're chasing. One way or another, you're going to be very lucky in the evening nightfall period. So make sure you dress well and look really good because you're going to be in the limelight somehow or another. And if you are prepared for it, you may just get exactly what you want. Go out, mix business and pleasure. And you will see that while you enjoy yourself, you're making some great business deals or making some good vibes with the people you work with as well. Let's go to June the 13th. Now I don't like this morning afternoon because very fast planets who bring unexpected bad news are there. And by the time you wake up, Some bad news may already be told to you. And by the time you drive to work or to business, anything can happen. Drive very carefully. The problem is that these planets make you rebellious and a non-conformist who doesn't care about traditional rules, and so that's how you attract problems. So if you don't behave that way, you won't attract these problems. And tell yourself that you have to be appreciative, have to be supportive with the people you work with or do business with, because you will be prone to be disagreeable, and you'll be prone to be a person who doesn't agree to anything, and that way you're just getting more and more bad luck on yourself. So be the opposite and be appreciative, supportive, and you might just turn these planets around and get some benefit. But most of all, watch out, bad luck can come most unexpectedly somewhere or another. Be prepared, whether in business, whether in job, whether in romance, whether while driving or whatever. Evening nightfall turns wonderful. So that's how a day changes. And evening nightfall is wonderful. You may even find solutions you couldn't find earlier. And evening nightfall, you may be a bit dominating or stubborn, but I don't mind that so much. And you're going to meet some good business contacts, or meet people who can enhance your job in some way, or just meet the very good romance that you want. So make sure you look your best when you're out in the evening nightfall period. June the 14th, Thursday. Now very fast planets are seen, and these fast planets make you emotionally troubled. Arguments can arise in the morning-afternoon period. Stress will be seen a lot and anxiety will follow. So you are under pressure in the morning-afternoon of some kind or another, whether in business, whether in job, whether meeting somebody for lunch and romance. So tell yourself to calm down and go slow. Go slow are the important words, because these planets move very fast and they make you hasty, impatient, say and do things without thinking. So slow down, measure what you say, measure what you do, and you'll get a hold of the control of these planets. These are business planets as well. So while business can come your way fast, you may not be able to respond well, so be prepared. Evening nightfall period, the rebellious planets are best, and together with these fast planets, they play havoc. They can cause accidents, whether emotional, whether verbal, whether physical accidents. They can make you say and do things that bring chaos in the evening nightfall period. And they can bring also unexpected problems coming your way. So it's problems basically in the evening nightfall period. Do you want really to be out? I don't think so. Just go back home, be happy with the people who love you, and you'll be much better under control. But even at home, don't be rebellious, because it doesn't end wherever you are. It won't end well. That's the plan of this planet. So don't allow them to do that. Be appreciative, supportive, and nobody will turn against you. Let's go to June the 15th. And for you coming from Cancer, these are ego planets, and they make you egoistic and not happy about this or that at work or in business, or even before leaving home, even when driving. Arrogance is there. And so these are not positive planets for you. These planets put a rift between you and other people one way or another. So you've got to be careful what you say or do in the morning-afternoon period. Bottom line is that you create problems for yourself, and that's because these planets make you do so by being arrogant, by being critical, by criticizing people, and just by not being agreeable to people. You can even be intimidated in the morning and afternoon period. So you want to have friends, you don't want to build up enemies, so be friendly. Evening nightfall period, very fast planets are there, not your best either. And of course they make you impatient, hasty, they make your plans go all wrong. So double check all your plans for the evening nightfall period. Changes are going to be plenty. And also evening nightfall period, stay away from arguments. And don't want to drive fast, because situations can turn bad against you. Be careful if you're going to have a few drinks. Slow down in speech, slow down in action as well. These are not bad planets, but they make you just say and do things without thinking. And if you slow down and be able to control that, you'll make your evening and nightfall much, much better. Now we'll go to the June 16th Saturday, and it starts beautifully for you. Now these are interesting planets. They make you make contacts with foreigners, people of another race. They make you think of holidays. They make you think of travel, and make you plan all that as well. I also apply these planets to the internet. So you may want to be on the internet on June 16th, and you'll be able to make some very good headway, in the sense making good contacts through the internet, whether for romance, whether for friendship, whether to enhance your job, whether to make business contacts. You're going to just touch the right button and be very lucky about something or another. So if it's not the internet, you probably will plan holidays and be with the people you love. It's a wonderful, either way you look at it, I like your morning-afternoon period very much. Evening, nightfall, the planet of ego moves in. The planet who just be very disagreeable. You can waste money on this evening and nightfall period of Saturday without getting much advantage as well. And anything to do with romance or marriage or some kind of new context of the romance type can go very wrong. So be very careful what you say and do in the evening nightfall session. Don't show arrogance, don't want to take charge, don't be difficult. Otherwise the evening nightfall won't end well as well. One or two of your early morning and afternoon planets are there to help you, but not enough, I see. So you've got to help yourself by being friendly and appreciative and supportive. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during these 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life. It will be based on your date of birth and time of birth and me looking at your palms and even face reading you while I Skype with you. And it will cost you just USD 50 to know your next 7 or 8 years. So go to Skype, go to Facebook, leave me a message, send me an email, and I'll come back to you. And I'll let you have your 90 minutes and let you know your 7 or 8 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.